The book, The Food Industry Exposed, is based on memories dating back 40 years. They involve an industry that 40 years ago laid the foundation for a multinational industry based entirely on a tightly guarded secret. Throughout life, we all gather memories that are simply too compelling to forget. This story is unforgettable because our lives, our future, and our safety depends on knowing these facts. The book, The Food Industry Exposed, reveals that 40-year-old secret. A secret that is directly responsible for the meteoric success of the food industry, the obesity epidemic, and the growing threat of diabetes type 2. To best reveal the story, the book explains a few things about your body that you may not know. You're one of nature's creations. You do not adapt, you evolved. Evolution is a very slow process. It takes eons, not 40 years, to change even the smallest detail of your body. You can play around with your outside, your makeup, your hair color and cuts, even your strength and muscle tone. But unless you're a qualified surgeon, you cannot change anything inside your body without dire consequences. That's exactly why you have a weight problem. You messed with your natural diet, and obesity is the eventual consequence. Sadly, people 40 years ago did not care about that. They knew they had a lucrative opportunity to grab a niche right on the fringe of medicine without the necessary medical qualifications. They expected us to stuff our ancient, pristine digestive system with new manufactured products our body was not designed to process. Not a very smart thing to do. It has resulted in a very confused metabolism and digestive system. We've lost our natural instinct called intuitive eating, and our body can no longer do the job nature intended it to do. Control and balance our weight. Instead, we've handed that job to self-elected diet experts who are delighted to take charge of our digestive system, educating our body to accept human-made products as real food. Instead of the vast variation of foods provided to us by nature, we get a mountain of foods to come from factories and processing plants. Courtesy of the thriving, ever-expanding food industry, how do you think our body felt about that? Is it really surprising we now have an obesity epidemic closely followed by a looming epidemic of diabetes type 2? We don't even connect with our body anymore. We're no longer the slim, healthy people we once were. Today, our body doesn't understand or recognize most of the food we eat. But then we no longer understand our own body. If you have a weight problem and you think it's normal, you're making the biggest mistake of your life. Because a serious, continuous weight problem can end up costing you your life. If you change nothing, your weight problems will continue to grow. This leads to obesity and eventually to diabetes type 2. Both are life-threatening conditions that lead to an early death. You need to read the book, The Food Industry Exposed, to learn things about your own body that are crucial to your health, your looks, your strength, and your lifespan for the rest of your life. It can't get any more important than that. This presentation contains images that were used under a Creative Commons license. Click the link to see the full list of images and attributions.